Hi everybody. As you can see by the title, kind of what I'm going to be talking about today, and it is not clickbait. But so what I had planned on doing was redoing my office, kind of. I had, been just kind of leaving the office alone because I had the other channel called Paper Adventures, and so, of course, I have one desk for my work, and then my other craft area for the channel where I make junk journals and things like that. Well, since I stopped that channel, I just decided I did not want to have all of that. It's going to declutter tons of stuff that I make my journals with, because there's just a lot of stuff I know I'm not going to use. Now, when I was still going with the channel, of course I wanted this because I never knew what I might use. While I still might make junk journals from time to time, I'm not going to be making them so much to where I need tons of stuff. So I had already started the process of kind of going through each of my little bags, my little cardstock and little ephemera pieces and all of that, and just getting rid of things that I knew for sure that I didn't need. I did not have a particular plan of what I was going to do with the room. Now, it would still be an office, of course, but I decided I'm not going to try and figure out what else I'm going to put in here, whether I put like a cozy reading area or whatever. I don't know. So I thought I'm just going to declutter everything, which would also mean I need to declutter all of my closets because I need to make room. Because I want the majority of the stuff that's seen in here gone. I want to be able, or not gone, but to be able to put into the closet. I want the office stuff that goes in the office to be in the office closet. So there's just a lot of stuff I know I just need to get rid of. So that was my plan. Well, this last Monday, as you could tell by the title, I was told by the apartment manager that the apartments that I live in could be purchased by a local college, which is like 3 or 4 blocks over. Now, even though it's that close, it doesn't feel like it. Where I live, it's a very quiet street, and I just love it here. I have this wonderful tree and everything, and I'm probably going to do a walkthrough of the apartment, maybe on this video, maybe you're seeing it now. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. But I will at least do that at some point, just to show you different things, because I just love this apartment. I love the little area that I have out there. It feels like a little house. It doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like an apartment. These apartments are 6 sets of 4, and so there's no like stairs and stuff like that. They're just little, almost like duplex type of thing. And I just love it. I love the way the bathroom is not right off the living room. It's down a hall with the bedrooms down there, and I just love it. I don't pay tons like a lot of apartments. I pay $9.25, and I don't have to pay water. So, and this is not a government apartment or anything like that. And I don't know. I just feel like I was really blessed to be here. HEB is like a few blocks over. I just have the things I need. My bank is not far. I could walk, to the store if ever anything happened to my car. My church is like down the road. Just the perfect spot. But so far, they said they have not signed the papers yet. So we're just praying that it doesn't go through, because it's obvious that if it does go through, they're not going to let us stay here. They are going to want to use it probably for student living. So I will tell you that the first 2 days was a little hard. I did cry because there's several reasons. I do not make tons of money, and apartments, as probably most of you will know, that they require you to make 3 times the rent. And I do not. Now, when I moved here, I did because we had required overtime. So I made way more than I do now. And also, my daughter lived with me, and so she was on the lease because she was over 18. So that was included. So I was able to get in here. Now, of course, I have not had overtime in over a year. Probably about 2 years actually now. And I do not make 3 times the rent. Now, I can still pay my rent. And I've never missed my rent. So I'm hoping that if I do have to move, I can do some type of referral. I just don't know. Also, another one of the problems is where I live, there is one of those AI data centers. And so everything has skyrocketed, is my understanding. But even without that, there's literally no place to live. That's even been on our local news. No place to live. All of the people that's coming in have taken everything. So it's very possible I would have to move out of town. And it's just a scary thought. I don't make tons, having to do deposits, just moving, it's if you've been there, So anyways, after a couple days though, now I always know that the Lord's going to take care of me, but there's usually a process, right, that you kind of have to go through. It's kind of like a shock period that you go through of the unknown just barging in on you. But the thing is, it's not unknown to God, and He is sovereign over all of it. And I just have peace about it now. Do I want to move? No. But I know that if I have to move, then that's what I'm supposed to do. The Lord could be moving me somewhere else for a certain reason. And well, there's no maybe to that. That is exactly what it'll be. And these things also happen to test our faith. I mean, how do you know if you have faith if you don't have anything to test it? So I don't know what's going to happen yet, but if I do, you will be seeing me a lot of different things, of course, packing, going to a new apartment, getting that ready, all of those things, if that happens. But going backwards to talk about the office area, that kind of changes it up even more, because now I really need to get it done. I need to go ahead and have it done in case we do have to leave. And that's also going to make me be more brutal with what I'm getting rid of. There's a sense where I'm more lenient right now when I think I'm staying here. But I know wherever I go, it's going to be smaller. I just know that. Right now, this is 1,000 square feet. And there's apartments you're not going to get what I have for the amount of money that I pay. So I am going to have to really, really, really go small. And I'm okay with that. But I just really need to be brutal about getting rid of things and all of that. So I will tell you, one of the things I'm really, really going to miss is my outside area, because I can plant things. As you know, I'm planting squash and okra and all of that, but I can still do that. Now, I'm not going to plant the same things. I'll have to limit it to maybe some herbs like that I have now. I do want herbs, and maybe an okra plant or something, I'll probably limit it to something like that. And because I want a few flowers too, and strawberries. You can get hanging baskets. I don't know. We'll just see. We'll just see what happens. But anyways, that's kind of my news. And I'll just, I'll be taking you along with me as I go through that, if I have to. Okay, here we have it. There's my trash can full of all the trash or the things I'm going to be getting rid of. There's the books that I will be getting rid of, and you would have seen that I cleaned out that notebook, got rid of tons of stuff out of there, cleaned out that black folder there with all the cardstock. I did put a few of those pieces. I'll put in that Ziploc bag to get rid of that as well, but a few pieces I'm going to keep, but I'm not keeping much. I am going to keep my those big, I don't know, what are those called, decorative papers or whatever that is. I'm going to keep those except for the one, which I'll get rid of that. But I really got these shelves cleaned up, really. So when I actually get the closet cleaned out, I will know, okay, these are the things that I'm keeping. I won't have to declutter when I actually put this stuff in the closet or move, whichever one ends up happening. So we'll see. We do a quick look around. I don't know if you've seen, where this came from the beginning. If you go back and look at that video, you can see how much the plants have grown, and starting from nothing, from seeds and everything. There's a few things there, but here is that cherry tomato plant, and this is one of my zucchini squash. I will be, what do you call this, pollinating, is that the right thing, these myself, because which I learned from a channel, Robbie and Gary, something like that, Gardening Easy or something like that. Anyways, there are female plants and male plants, and you can tell the difference. Let me get my little makeup brush here, and this is what I'll be using. Got to get a soft brush, and then what you do is you get into the male plant, get the pollen out, and then you put that into the female plant. And you only, well, anyways, if I do that, I'll show you, but I'm trying to see if I can see. These look like all males. The males These plants are in the way, or these leaves. Just trying to see if I could. These all look like males. The male plants are just have the really skinny stem. The female plant, I can show you. They almost look like they have a fruit at the bottom, like a zucchini kind of. They're just thicker. Let me see if this other one, because I have another zucchini plant over here, and it's hard to touch these because they have like really spiky. Let me see. Aha, okay. Okay, these are female plants. I'm just trying to do this where I don't have to touch the, because they're really spiky. Okay. Okay, you see this one? It's the one right above the brush. Can you see under? You can tell where this flower is going to come out, that top part. But look at underneath it. It almost looks like it's going to turn into a zucchini. That's the female. And the males are these. If you look at this one, this is just a skinny stem here. But the females are thick like that. Anyways. So you have to really watch those in the morning because they only open. And of course you need a male plant and a female plant to open. So we'll see if that can be coordinated. But anyways, there's one of the zucchini plants. This tall thing right here is a sunflower. And you can see, I'm just now noticing this myself. A sunflower is going to pop out. And I need to put a stick or something like that to hold that up. Here's my parsley, and that's just like a walking plant right there. And also behind this zucchini plant is another walking spider plant. So that's what it is, spider plant. That's what the other one is too. If you look, you can see it's fixing to start blooming. At least there's one right there. It's going to be a yellow, which I'll show you when it pops out there. Then I have oregano right here. And the rest of these are just wildflowers. I can't wait till they bloom out. These are kind of dying out, but there's that. Some more just wildflowers back in there. This is basil. This plant is an okra plant. And it looks like it's going to start doing something. Right there, I got that light at the Dollar Tree. And these are in here, all wildflowers. You can even see a white one right there. Can't wait till these actually all start popping up. But here's another okra plant. Here, my strawberry plant. And there's that zucchini plant again. And there's this. It's just a plant that had some white blooms on it, but it's not really blooming out right now. And there's another one of those. I don't know what they're called, but I really like them. This is a potato plant. And I don't know what these are called, but these are awesome. I've talked about those in my other video. But they survive anything, and they are very forgiving. And you can just break these off and stick them in some dirt, and they will grow another one. That's actually what this one is. I got it off my larger one, which I'll show you here in a bit. Here's another strawberry plant. And this is oh my goodness, my daughter gave me this, a piece of it. Desert rose. And this is just 3 different types of plants there. And then there's those. This is my lettuce, and I'm having a hard time with the lettuce. I have some more over here I'll show you. But I need to probably go put it in my hydroponics garden, start it out there, and let them get established, then bring them outside. So, because I've tried a couple times and they're just not wanting to do anything. But here's this one. Let me see if it looks like any blooms are going to come out. Yeah, I probably need to pick some of these. I need to just pull off these things so something more. Yeah, you can see some more is going to start out there. There's another one of those. There is a peace lily there. It's kind of doesn't look too grand, but and here's this. Hoping a lot more of those flowers will bloom out. Wait, there is my oh my goodness, what's that called? Just because I need aloe vera. And there's that large plant, that the one that you can take the pieces off. And here's the rest of the lettuce. You can see I don't know. But and here's my fern. But yeah, oh, and so here's this, I don't know, divider, whatever that I put up, and you can see, I mean, they've been in the sun, so they're kind of fading, but there's always a vine that grows up, so you can see the difference. The bright green that's in here, it is just growing all throughout here, and I love that. Just growing all, and these actually have blooms, so I can't wait until they bloom. I feel like there were red berries on here too, or maybe it was just red berries. No, I don't know, I can't remember. We'll see when it happens. But anyways, yeah, so that's happening on there as well.